You're watching the River Street Rundown on App TV,
a podcast for students, produced by students. This is the River Street Rundown.
Tune in to the River Street Rundown on watchapptv.com or your favorite streaming platform.
Welcome to the River Street Rundown. I'm Andrew Monnet alongside Emma Ficker and Chris Tora. Today we will be discussing whether you take $10,000 bonus for yourself or split it with your coworkers.
What would you do, Andrew?
I don't know.
Chris, what about you?
I'll take the money. I'm running with it.
Oh, really?
I'm not splitting it between coworkers.
Even if all of them know?
Huh?
Even if all of them know you took it?
Oh, yeah. I'd be like, cool. You know, I mean, I just think that if it's going to be known, I'm taking the money.
Like, they're gonna resent you.
Yeah, it'd make a
They're like,
pretty hostile work environment.
Hell with this guy, you know?
I mean, what did they do to deserve that money as well? I mean, if I'm splitting it, it means that it's going to me first, right?
Yeah.
So if it's coming to me first, then why are they getting the money? Like, why am I having to split the money that I'm supposed to be getting?
I feel like it depends on how many people you're splitting it with.
True.
Like, if it's like multiple people, like maybe like, I don't know how many people you work with, like, because then that would decide how much money you get.
It's true.
Yeah.
I'm taking it. I'm not. I'm agreeing.
All 10,000?
Yeah, I'm taking all 10.
All of it.
Yeah, that's my mindset. I'm just like, look, I'm taking it.
Okay.
What about you?
Me?
Yeah.
It would depend on how many people there were I was splitting it with. Like, if I was still gonna get a good like chunk of change out of it, maybe I'd take it. But if not, I would probably take 10,000.
So the first thought in your head would be splitting the money instead of taking it?
Yes, I would probably split the money.
Interesting. I wouldn't have that mindset. I couldn't do it.
I would feel like greedy. I'd feel like, but like.
But the money's going to you too. I mean, it's your money too. I'm not just going to give all of the $10,000 away.
I don't know. Maybe
There may be a solution here.
Okay.
So like, we go off of Chris's logic here of
just taking the money and run.
Take the money and run, because what did everyone else do to deserve it, right? And you know what? They're your coworkers, not your friends.
But you see them every day.
You see them every day, but like, are you going down to the bar with them every weekend? Are you like, do you guys like get together to help move each other into apartments or stuff? They're kind of just coworkers. So I take the money, but you would still have that guilty conscience.
Yeah.
So what you do is you take that money and you donate it to charity. It solves all the problems, everything.
But are they gonna think you donated it to charity? Even if you say you did.
Well, then you do what any good social media user does and brag about it, and basically make it your whole personality.
Yeah, they would really like you if you did that. They
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
get any money. You didn't take any of the money, and now you're just gonna go brag about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
In the end, you win. You're
good.
You look like a very good person on the internet.
But not at work.
No, not at work, but who cares about that? Social media is, millions of people. Work is like what? I don't know how big work is. how big of a company are we talking?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're like splitting it maybe like between like 20 people, it's like $500 each. Like,
Still a lot of money.
that's more than I had before. Like, I would take $500 if no one be mad at me
Well, I don't care if people
or hold
mad
it
at
against me.
So you would hold that against you would be more.
If I found out that like if I was working with you and you
Yeah.
had like taken $10,000 that you could have split and given everybody $500, I'd be like, dang, that's not really nice of you.
I guess not.
Yeah, you would still take the money.
I still take the money.
Even if like all the coworkers are like you're really good pals with them.
Well, I think it goes back to your the thing that you were saying. Like if I knew them outside of work a little bit, like if they helped me move or something, or I got to know them a little bit, that'd be a different thing. But if you're just talking about $10,000 splitting it between me and coworkers that I don't really have a good relationship with, I'm not going to do it. Like, I have to feel at least somewhat close to you. I'm not just going to split just because I'm feeling nice.
Would you give me a little bit?
No. I like shoes. That's what I'm using.
You'd use it for shoes?
Shoes?
Oh yeah, shoes and clothes.
Okay.
I'm a big sneaker and clothes guy, and probably the leftover would be rent or whatever the important things that I have to use it for.
Mm-hmm.
That would be. Well, I would splurge first.
So the shoes come first, then the living space.
That's right.
Doesn't matter if you don't have a place to live.
No.
You just gotta have the clothes and the shoes.
That's right.
Okay.
All right. I mean, I guess with that logic, you can sell the shoes and
Make even more money.
Make even more money, I guess.
In
You'd
front
have
of
to
your
sell them
coworkers.
used at a weird price, but I guess you could try and break even.
I'm not talking about like $10,000 shoes. I'm talking about like maybe $400-500 a pair, maybe. Because I don't own a pair. Like I would splurge if I had $10,000 that would just split between everything. I would just take some of it and splurge on it, like splurge on myself. Like I'd be like, okay, this is $10,000 I didn't have before. I'm going to use it for.
And then you could show up at the office wearing those new stuff and be like,
Right.
yeah, I got a bonus and you didn't.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
I admire the confidence and the logic.
That's right.
Andrew, what would you do? You
What
didn't
I do?
answer. Yeah.
Oh, I guess I would take the money, like
All
all for-
10,000?
all 10,000
Okay, and
for
what would
myself.
you do with it?
I mean,
Clothes and shoes guy or?
no, I mean, I'd put a little for like rent and stuff, and a little bit for splurging for like later. But I don't know. For me, like that much money all at once, like doesn't come from a good place.
Yeah.
You know, it can't. And you are listening to the River Street Rundown. We're gonna wrap up there.
You're watching the River Street Rundown on App TV.
A podcast for students, produced by students. This is the River Street Rundown.
Tune in to the River Street Rundown on WatchAppTV.com or your favorite streaming platform.